So I'm feeling a little demoralized. My youngest, my 3-year-old, has another cavity, and I brush his teeth every single night. I floss his teeth. I limit the amount of sweets he has. I don't even give him that much dried fruit. My twins have no problem, and the dentist, who's fabulous, what she said to me was, well, his teeth just have defects. The way the grooves are, they allow, it's very hard to brush. His teeth are more porous, which means that they're pretty soft, and it leads to staining, which eventually leads to cavities. But none of that sits well with me, because now he's got a cavity, and that was one of my kids. He's got a cavity, and I have to take him to get it filled. And my two options are either using laughing gas and an injection to numb the area, or to do an IV sedation. Neither of this jives with me or makes me very happy. And I use a fluoride-based toothpaste. And it's not working, so I figure it's time to bust out a recipe to make some homemade toothpaste. So what I'm going to do is, it's going to be a clay-based toothpaste. And so in here, I'm going to add about 6 tablespoons of bentonite clay. Usually you get bentonite clay in a, usually it's in a powder form, but what I've got here is more of a liquid form. And I think the reason I got this is I was using it for eczema. So I'm just going to shake this and pour in about 6 tablespoons. So 6, 1. Honey, can you go cuddle with your brother and sister?
Oh my
Thanks.
God, he's like ruining everything. He's pulling my hair.
Can you go and go read a book? Thank you. 1, 2. I keep all of my jars because you never know when they're going to come in handy. So this is such a cute little glass jar, and I think capers or something like that came in this. So 3, 4, 5, and 6. The kids are done napping, so there might be some noise in the background, just a little bit. 5 and 6. Okay, great. That's done. Now to this I'm going to add about 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Now if your teeth are really sensitive, you might want to leave this out, but I think they're going to be fine with this. So about 2 teaspoons of baking soda. If your clay isn't the wet form that I have here, you'll probably end up with more of a tooth powder than a toothpaste. That's fine. It's no problem. I mean, I really believe this. Use what you have, whatever you have on hand. I wish I had a couple additional ingredients, but I just don't right now, so I'm just going to make it work.
Mommy.
I need some cinnamon. I'll be right back. Okay, I found some cinnamon. So I need about a tablespoon of cinnamon, which is about 3 teaspoons. Organic is best for all of this, but I want to make the toothpaste this very second, so I'm using everything that I have at home right now. So 3 teaspoons, about a tablespoon. Okay. Then this is a mineralizing sea salt. It's called real salt, and I ordered on Amazon. And it's really delicious, and it's got some minerals in it, so I like to use this in my toothpaste. So about 2 teaspoons of this real salt. And it really does taste delicious, so it's great for cooking too. So 1, 2, a little bit more salt, it's all right. And we need clove powder or oil. I have a clove bud oil. If you don't have the oil, it's absolutely fine. You could take some of your cloves and either steep and make your own oil, which will just take some time, or just grind it up in a coffee grinder and add about a powder's worth. So I'm going to add, it's by the dropper, but I want about a teaspoon's worth. This is supposed to be really good for cavities and any sort of pain, and just great for whole teeth wellness. I'm just going to add about a teaspoon of this. And this is why mine is going to be more of a paste than a tooth powder, because I'm adding things that are wet. So about a teaspoon's worth. Okay, it's very strong. I hope the kids like this. Okay, I don't have any peppermint. If I had a tea bag that was just pure peppermint leaves, I would have ground that up and added about a tablespoon of peppermint, but I don't have it, so I'm not going to add it. I would also add some coconut oil, about 2 tablespoons, and I'm not going to because my son has coconut allergy. So I'm going to skip on the coconut oil, and I'm also going to add last for whitening about 6 capsules of activated charcoal. You can get this from Whole Foods or the health food store. I keep it on hand because it's great for like vomiting or food illnesses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I've heard the kids get a kick out of seeing their teeth all black. So I'm hoping this inspires my children to brush better. These capsules are a little difficult. Maybe I'm just gonna grab some scissors. Just cut off the top. It's a little messy. Well, now I got it open. Okay, so 1. Let's see if I can open the second one. 2. And I bought every kind of toothpaste there is in the market. And a lot of these natural toothpastes are super expensive. And then you buy a toothpaste and you're spending, you know, like $10 on a tube of toothpaste. And it still doesn't give you all, you know, 100% great products. And so I'm doing this in hopes that maybe my kids will never get a cavity again. Maybe this will be something that works to keep their teeth really healthy, because I am so unhappy about this. So in about 3 weeks, I've got an appointment scheduled for my youngest for him to get his cavity filled. And because I'm about 20 weeks pregnant, I can't be in the room with him, because we're going to do laughing gas, and then hopefully just that'll work. If it doesn't, he'll need an injection. So my husband's going to go in and hold him down. I also think that I would cry. I just don't like seeing him that kind of pain, and it's so uncomfortable, and he's already had 1 cavity, and this poor kid, the twins have nothing wrong with them. But this little one, you want to come up here? I'm making a video. This little one, he's got the asthma and the allergies and the eczema and the teeth problems, and it kind of breaks my heart. Okay, so I've got all my ingredients here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get like a little bamboo skewer and I'm going to mix it up. Honey, what's going on? Your sister seems like she's upset. Uh-oh. So I'm just going to mix this up. And once it's all really mixed up, you can go ahead and, you know, pour in individual containers, or you could go ahead and, you know, leave it in one. I'm going to leave it as one because these days I'm brushing all of the kids' teeth. I don't really trust them to do a very good job. So, you know, my husband comes home and he sees this. I know what he's going to say. This is disgusting. I'm not going to brush my teeth with this. So he'll probably stick to the normal, generic toothpaste, but we're going a whole new route. So if you want it to be sweeter, you could add some like xylitol or stevia, but I'm just going to leave it as is. This is pretty mixed up, and I think I'm done. And, you know, hoping that we never have a cavity again. A mama could dream.